Alright guys, welcome to part 2. I have went and got batteries, so we can now take a little look at the blade on this and the lights. So to change out the blade, really simple. You just take the end emitter, unscrew it. Once that's off, we will get the blade in there and then the bigger emitter over the top. So once we've removed the thinner emitter, we take the blade, which is labelled. Now, at the top, you will see the bigger notch. That corresponds with the grooves on the inside. Make sure that the big one goes to the big one and the small one goes to the small one. It's pretty self-explanatory, and once it's set in, it's pretty tight. It doesn't twist or anything. Take your bigger emitter and put it on the end of the blade, slide it down all the way down to the bottom, and then just twist it. It's a bit squeaky, so bear with me. So you put that on, don't over tighten it, make sure it's just hand tight, you don't need to go any more than that. Now, a good rule of thumb for the power here, this black thing, pushing up following the arrows. Green means power on and red means power off. So if we push this black button up, the power goes on, and if we push it down, the power goes off. Now, before I turn the lights off and show you this thing in the dark, I will mention also this bronze, I guess, power box. I'm not entirely sure of the terminology, but I'll call it a power box. When you push that, it does the same thing as the Black Series Kenobi lightsaber that I talked about a while ago. I'm not entirely sure if this is a thing for all Black Series lightsabers, but definitely the two that I own both have it, so I don't know if this is standard. Let me know in the comments if this is. But when you push this button, when the lightsaber is powered on, it does show a light roughly about midway that's bright white, as if you're making contact with another lightsaber or someone's parent. So it's really nice and dynamic, and I do really like that feature. So without any more, let's turn the lights off and have a look at this in the dark. There we go, guys. It's lit up, and as you can see on the camera, a really good green. And the camera's never going to pick it up as well as what your eyes will do, but the LED disperse from inside the blade really well. There's not too much dark spots along the blade. If anyone collects lightsabers, they'll know what I mean with that. If you're new to collecting lightsabers, you might not know what that means, but just know that the blade light is very consistent all the way up. There are a few dark spots, but it's not too bad. But this is definitely one of my favorite sabers that I have, and you can see or you can hear, sorry, the volume from the back, and it is pretty responsive. It's not great, but it does respond. Now, and I know the lighting's not great, but you have this box, I guess it's a control box. I don't entirely know the terminology. It's next to the power button, which I will show after. But if you hit that, it will light up the blade white at a specific point, which is right here, which is about midway. It's quite loud. So about midway, it will turn white and flash as if you're hitting something. So if you're putting it against an object like another saber or anything like that, it will look the part, which I think is a really cool thing that they've done. Now, the lights themselves are a lot more consistent all the way up than the Kenobi lightsaber from the Black Series. I'm not too sure if that's the green versus the blue, if the blue's maybe a little bit brighter so it's more noticeable, or if the green is just more consistent. This is a newer release, so I'm not entirely sure on that. Let's quickly power on a Legacy Saber and compare the brightness to that. So there's Luke Skywalker's lightsaber that we're talking about. And over here I have Mace Windu's by the Legacy, and let's take a look. You will see the Mace Windu one from Legacy definitely looks a lot pinker on camera than in person. But you know, the brightness between the Black Series and the Legacy is night and day. The if I put the Black Series one down and just keep the Legacy, you will see how little light is given off by this versus this one. And you know, you could say that that's because of the color difference. I personally think it's the electrics and the LEDs. The Black Series is definitely 100 times better for the color and the sound and everything like that. So let's get the lights back on and take one little look. Okay, so final thoughts on Luke Skywalker's lightsaber by the Black Series. Overall, I think this lightsaber is awesome. I think it is really nice. I think if you're a Star Wars fan, you're definitely going to want to pick this up. If you're a big Luke Skywalker fan like myself, this is a must-have. I'm a big fan of Luke. He's always my childhood hero. Him and Anakin before the switch to Darth Vader. Though now, I think Darth Vader is cooler. So I needed this in my collection. I have always idolized the character, and I've always wanted his lightsaber. The next one I really want is Qui-Gon Jinn's. He's my second favorite, especially with the lightsaber. That's a really cool design in my opinion. So I'm hoping that Black Series maybe see this, maybe see all the fans that are actually requesting Qui-Gon's lightsaber. So I'm hoping that they bring that out, especially with all the anniversary stuff and everything like that. Hopefully they revisit it and bring that out. But when it comes to Luke Skywalker's lightsaber by the Black Series, I think they've done a great job. I think this is really good. So with all that being said, thank you guys for watching and take care.